Hello, this is Pavel from RankWyz, and today's RankWyz Daily is on a very exciting, very interesting topic: how to make your PBN undetectable. In fact, it's not about PBN; it's overall about your link building. So, how to hide it from reverse engineering? I'm excited because I'm pretty sure it's new information. You didn't know about it. You never thought about this. And I bet this information will make your head spinning for a while, thinking how you can use this strategy. So you're doing SEO for yourself, for your client. Your target is to rank some site high for the specific niche, for the specific keyword. How you do this? Of course, you start with analyzing sites that ranking high for the specific keyword. You take site number 1, 2, 3, and you analyze sites themselves. So what they do, so pages, indexing, titles, content, so i.e. on-site optimization. And then you look at the backlinks, off-site optimization. So you combine them together and you see the exact picture, exact profile, and you compare it to your site. So what do you need to do to match those sites that ranking high? And very likely once you match and or exceed what they achieved, so you will get very high on the search results. You can do it manually by analyzing service, by using services like Majestic, Ahrefs, Moz, any other link tracking systems that are crawling web and collecting all information. There are services that specifically aggregate this information. So you enter the top 3 sites and you enter your sites. They aggregate the site stats, they aggregate backlinking stats, and show that in a nice report way comparison, so that exactly like an action plan, what needs to be done to at least move your site higher and search results. But as soon as you reach the top, your objective is completely different. Now your objective is to hide as much as possible what you did so that nobody can reverse engineer your effort. So you achieve your success by trial and error. So you spend a lot of time. So now you want to protect your asset, like your high search results, from someone just briefly looking into steps and creating an action plan. So at least you should be it should be as hard for them as it was for you to get to achieve the results. Plus, if you look at if someone reverse engineering your link profiles, so it might be for the reason of mimic your effort, basically going all the steps, or if they opt for the war, they can do it nastier way. This is a dreaded page for any PBN owner. Report paid links. So if you think that the major risk for your PBN is some kind of weird footprint of name servers, whether you're using Google spreadsheet for keeping your records, whether you're sending it in Gmail, so that there are tons of nonsense speculation about how to protect your PBN. But most important, the highest risk for your PBN is just simply being reverse engineering and report it. So how to hide your link building? One way many have been doing for quite a long time ago, and it's still working very well, is using 301 redirects. You can redirect them from the page. You can redirect them just right on the top of from domain level. I have my opinion why the prediction every year prediction of all top SEOs that 301 redirects will stop working still not happen. So it's still working, and still a lot of people do 301. It's easy. You can put, and one way why many do 301 redirect, it's exactly to hide your link building. So Google does not very poor on reporting 301 redirects. And even if you find that pages, that's why the third-party services, it's trying to give you information of 301. Everyone knows that SEOs are dying to know, if there are 301, what the original source of 301 redirects. So the method I was going to show you today is different, and as I said, so I'm pretty sure it's new to you and you didn't know about and you never thought about. So let's go for the example. So this is a local site. You can see the domain. You can see domain is matching brand. So it's like this is the site that let's say I'm looking to build backlinks. So of course, I'm going to use my PBN to do that. There's another site. I don't know if you notice that I'm switched tabs because it looks exactly the same, but the domain is different. rcstandards.com. So look exactly the same. What's the difference and what's the point, you would ask? And let's look at the source code. Source code is exactly copied. It's exactly the same. The only difference is bottom of the header tag. First of all, there are two new tags injected in the head. Top is robots, content no index, no follow. What it does mean? It means that this site tells not to be indexed, not to be followed. So like if you try to search this site in the Google search console, like search results, it will not come up. So it just protected from to being indexed, no index. But more important is the second tag. It's canonical tag that is pointing to this local site. So let's see if you still kind of like thinking what is. So like I'll just go a little bit in explanation. Well, this is Google's page explaining canonical tag. Essentially, when Google crawls the site, they find, even you believe that there's only one page on your site, Google finds multiple copies very often. And it's very often it's not your fault. It's like pagination tags, parameters, categories, like something else. Google doesn't know this is the same page. Like this is example. Same page has dynamic URL. Let's say products, category equal dresses and color green, and if category equal dresses and color equal red will produce exactly the same page, Google will think that it's duplicate content. So no matter how you're trying to make no duplicate content, it's very possible. So there are other examples of using uBlock using automatic saved multiple URLs as a position. Let's say. And that's example green dresses. This is when URL called slags created dynamically. So let's say if you use WordPress and you have a permalink that says category and and then slash of the post itself. If you post it in two categories, it will be accessed under slash category 1 slash post 1, and it will be accessed slash on the category 2 slash post 2. That's a duplicate content. So like overall, there are tons of examples when the site unintentionally produced duplicate content. Google introduced canonical URL. It accepted by all major search engines. So basic idea of a canonical tag is to tell the original source of the page. If Google find it from some other way, you're just telling that this is just some weird copy, but the original page is there. So like there's only one page, and its targets to eliminate all duplicate content. But if you go down to all examples, so let's say if a server is configured to use same content for www domain on non-www, see example.com, https example.com, http www example.com. So you can, if like for some reason you need to access all these versions, you need to create canonical tag to tell that there is only one source. But the last example shows that content you provide on that blog for syndication to other sites is replicated in part or in full on different domain. And it uses example of subdomain news.example.com and news.example.com syndicated post, and blog.example.com is original post. So if I go back, I hope you get it. I'm pretty sure you now understand where I'm getting. So like this page has two tags injected. First, no index, no follow. So it means it's not going to be detected. It's not going to be found on the internet, on the search results. Like basically you can't find it. Second, it says that this page is actually this page. If you build any backlink to this page, I'm sure probably don't use the same page, don't show the same page, but does like you mean, I know what I mean. Questions and this questions here. If I build any backlink to arcstandards.com.faq.html, Google will know that the page actually is on webcam and the backlink is built to that page. Should you look at backlinks of those sites, you will see none. How often you try to analyze a backlinking profile and say, oh, this guy is ranking with no backlink? How often you can hear on this white hat discussions that, well, I see the site that is ranking with no backlinks whatsoever. So you might question this if you understand that sites that are ranking very high have clear objective to hide the backlinks from anyone who try to analyze them. Another kind of subset of the strategy is using subdomain. And this is exactly how I discovered the strategy when I just kind of killing myself trying to analyze the site with no backlinks, what they do. So instead of this, if you have control of the domain, you can create subdomain and make it as a copy of the main domain, make it unindexable and pointing canonical tag to the main site. Now go wild. You build in domain. It's canonical tag is better than 301. 301 officially confirmed by Google, losing the link authority of passing link authority, even if you do it like one-to-one. Even if you manage to reproduce 301 to redirect all pages exactly, it still loses the link authority, link juice. Canonical tags tell that this is exactly the same page, nothing to lose. And of course, like now you see how exciting it is. And of course, the obvious question: how to do this? How complex it is to reproduce, to basically make exact copy of the site when you have some site you want to try this on. So let's go back to RankWyz account. Let's say this is my test network. Test. And there's only one site. And you recognize the domain. It's arcstandards.com. As simple as that. So you go and you click on create shadow site. You enter domain and original domain. That's it. So you enter domain you want to copy. You enter domain the like you want to add on the RankWyz, and you enter domain you want it to be copied. RankWyz will do everything for you. It will copy the site. It will just it will be deployed on the separate hosting from the original site. It will be marked as no index, no follow, and it will just properly inject canonical tag, and that's the only thing you do. Like, it's just as simple as this. You can see the label. It says shadow. That's it. So I'm pretty sure you're excited. So this is for this is the new functionality of the RankWyz. If you want to learn more about RankWyz, come to our Facebook groups, ask questions. You can register 30 days free account to see how RankWyz works. And all the best. And thank you for watching, and thank you for using RankWyz and RankWyz.